In this video, we're going to take a look at the ASUS TUF FX505DU gaming laptop and see if it's really worth the $1,000 price tag. This is Steve from Restalgia, and let's get started. ASUS has been around a long while in the tech world, and we all know that they have a huge role in developing some of the best high-end smartphones, components, computers, and laptops. I've managed to get my hands on a gaming laptop from their TUF lineup, and this model retails for about $1,000 US or about $1,400 Canadian, and it was purchased from Best Buy. The FX505 series comes in a wide range of different options depending on what your preferences are. Some are outfitted with dual storage devices, while others have different GPUs. The one I'm going to look at in this video is the FX505DU model. In the box, we actually don't get very much. We get our laptop itself. We have two different manuals with information about the company and about the product and the technical specifications. We have a small pack of extra screws that you would use for any sort of future hardware upgrades or modifications down the road. And last, we have our 180 watt power brick. Now looking at the actual laptop, the outside of the shell, we can see that it has a very sleek and sharp looking design. They've implemented some grooves leading up to each of the corners to kind of give the laptop some character, and of course we have the standard ASUS logo centered in the middle. In terms of our I/O or input outputs, the device actually comes pretty minimally set up. There are actually only connections on the left side of the laptop. From left to right, we have our power jack, we have a gigabit LAN port, we have an HDMI out port, we have one USB Type-A 2.0 port and two USB Type-A 3.1 ports, and finally we have one headphone out, audio in combination jack. There are absolutely no other connectors or ports anywhere else on the device, but you can see that they do have some nice red accent mesh covers on the two side speakers to add to the visual aesthetics of the device on either side. In terms of the technical specs, the DU model comes powered with the AMD Ryzen 7 3750H quad-core processor that's bundled with 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM running in dual channel. In terms of GPU, it's loaded up with the NVIDIA GTX 1660Ti graphics card. For storage, this model comes equipped with a 512GB solid-state drive that's connected via PCIe, but other models can come with a hard drive solid-state combination, or you can even get an SSD connected in by the way of an M.2 connection for slightly improved speeds. The device also has built-in 802.11 AC Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 5.0 on board. As mentioned, there are a few different configurations of CPU, GPU, memory that can be purchased, so I'll try to leave some options for you guys to check out in the description down below. Now this device is in their TUF lineup, meaning that it has met at least the base military grade standards for toughness and durability. I have to say that it does feel very strong and really solid, even though the whole body is made up of plastic. The interior is also made up of plastic and is a dark, almost charcoal type of color. They have really made it look rugged and have included a brushed metal type of texture and appearance that I actually really like. All in all, the physical appearance of the laptop is great and is one that will catch people's attention for sure. The laptop weighs in at just under 5 pounds or about 2.2 kilograms, which is fair for the type of laptop that it is. If you're looking for a really lightweight laptop like the MacBook Air, this is definitely not the one for you, but even at 5 pounds, I'd say that this is probably on the lighter side of comparable gaming laptops on the market. In terms of its thickness, it's only about an inch thick and it's very portable. This is nice considering the average gaming laptop tends to be on the slightly bulkier side of things, so that makes this a very portable gaming laptop. One of the main features this laptop boasts is the screen. We are given a beautiful 15.6 Full HD 1920 by 1080 display that comes in a matted anti-glare finish. The screen has a refresh rate of 120 Hz and makes games on the screen look incredible. The color on this display is really good and the viewing angles are great. Even to capture the screen on my camera, you can really see how vibrant and sharp the picture quality is, and just how nice the screen displays. Another feature ASUS promotes is the IPS level Nano Edge display. They boast how small the bezel edge on the display is, which is nice, but the device screen does have a larger than average chin, which I'm not personally a huge fan of. Another thing that you're going to want to keep in mind is that this device does not support VSync. Other features this laptop comes with is a standard 720p webcam and average quality built-in microphone. The keyboard, in my opinion, is another one of those nice touches. It has almost like a soft touch feel to it, but still gives you that click when pressing a button, and really feels like you get the feedback you want from a keyboard. The entire keyboard is RGB backlit and is rated for the durability of about 200 million strokes. The lighting effect out of the box is actually really nice, and it filters through a changing color cycle. But you can of course change this to whatever solid color or colors you want, and that's entirely up to you. You can set that in the preferences in your Aura software. Now this device is very well ventilated for very good reason, and it has what ASUS calls hyper cool technology. Now this is just a fancy way of saying that it has an anti-dust cooling system combined with some dual fans inside to keep the thermal fins dust free and cool for optimal temperature during any sort of gaming marathons or gaming sessions. The tech isn't really anything new, but it is great on a laptop like this that has many vents, and anything to prevent dust buildup is going to be key on this kind of device for longevity. Audio quality is okay at best, and it's a little lackluster in my opinion. That being said, when you're only spending $1,000 on the laptop and you're getting a pretty beefy GPU, you can't really expect everything to be amazing. It sounded okay at mid-levels, but the louder it went, the more buzzy and dampened it sound, and I would definitely recommend using a good quality headset with this device if you are an audiophile or just someone who wants to enjoy the audio at an above average quality. On the bottom of the laptop, we have some additional air vents and some rubber pads, which are very well placed and designed to prevent the device from sliding around when it's placed on a flat surface. The hinges are of good quality, but I did need to use both hands to open the laptop. I'm not sure if the hinges will break in over time, but they were pretty stiff. That being said, they did feel really sturdy. This is probably a good thing, and most people will not mind this. In terms of gaming, I felt like it performed fairly well with most games I threw at it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some benchmarks to see how well the device performs under load. We're going to take a look at 4 games running on the highest settings at 1080p. The first game is Forza 4, which is going to be running the in-game benchmarks. And I don't normally like to do this, but I could not get my benchmarking software to display over the screen, so that's the route I had to go. Then we're going to take a look at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, next is going to be Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and finally we're going to do a little bit of Witcher 3. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it.
Acknowledged. Get him! Hit him! Blast again! Fire! I'll never stop.
Wanna fight, Jedi? Can't feel it. You're hurting now.
now.
Then show me what you can really do. Got. Let's go.
This.
Move it.
And that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button as it helps the channel out so very much. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think of this laptop. Is it worth $1,000 to you? Let me know down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again real soon.